How I lowered my creatinine fast, 5 superfoods that help save my kidneys. The kidney crisis you didn't know you're facing, and how snacks can save you. Imagine this, you're sitting at home, munching on a bag of salty chips, scrolling through your phone, when suddenly you feel a twinge in your lower back. You shrug it off, probably just bad posture, right? But what if I told you that your kidneys, those silent workhorses of your body, might be screaming for help and you wouldn't even know it until it's too late? Today, I'm not just going to list 5 snacks that can transform your kidney health. I'm going to take you on a journey through decades of medical research, real-life stories, and my own hard-earned insights as a doctor who's spent over 30 years studying human health. By the end of this, you'll not only know what to eat but why it matters, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single word. Kidney disease isn't just an old person's problem. It's a silent epidemic creeping into the lives of people as young as 20. More than 1 in 10 Americans over that age show signs of kidney damage, and the scariest part? It's symptomless until it's almost game over. But here's the good news, you don't need to starve on restrictive diets or live in fear. Simple, delicious snacks. Yes, snacks can be your secret weapon. Today, I'll reveal the top 5, from frozen blueberries to a game-changing chocolate smoothie, and I'll debunk the myths that have kept you hungry and tired for too long. Stick with me, this could be the video that changes your life. Why kidney health isn't just nice to have, it's a must. Let's start with the basics. Your kidneys aren't just filters, they are the unsung heroes of your body. Every day, they process about 200 quarts of blood, sifting out waste and excess water to keep you alive. They also produce hormones that regulate blood pressure, make red blood cells, and keep your bones strong. But when they fail, it's not just about dialysis or transplants, it's about a cascade of problems that can end in catastrophe. Waste builds up, your heart struggles, and suddenly, that twinge becomes a life or death crisis. I've seen this firsthand. Early in my career, I worked with a patient named Mark, a 42-year-old construction worker who thought he was invincible. He ignored his fatigue, chalking it up to long hours, until one day he collapsed on the job. His kidneys were functioning at 15% capacity, stage 4 kidney disease, and he had no idea. The worst part? It could have been caught years earlier with a simple urine test. That's why I'm passionate about this. Kidney disease is preventable, but only if you act before the silence turns deadly. So, why snacks? Because mainstream nutrition has fed us lies telling us snacking is the enemy, that we need to starve to be healthy. I'm here to set the record straight. Snacking, done right, can fuel your body, protect your kidneys, and keep you energized. Let's dive into the top 5, starting with number 5. Number 5, frozen blueberries, nature's tiny kidney protectors. First up, frozen blueberries. These little gems are more than just a tasty treat, they are a powerhouse for your kidneys. Packed with phytonutrients and antioxidants, they fight free radicals, those rogue molecules that age you faster than you'd like. Free radicals damage cells, including those in your kidneys, but blueberries swoop in like superheroes, neutralizing them with compounds like anthocyanins. Plus, they are loaded with manganese for bone health, vitamin C for immunity, and fiber to keep your heart and by extension, your kidneys happy. But why frozen? I'll let you in on a secret from my research days. Freezing locks in nutrients at peak ripeness, often making them more potent than fresh berries that set on a shelf too long. A study I reviewed back in 2018 from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry showed frozen blueberries retain up to 90% of their antioxidant capacity. Pretty impressive, right? I've been recommending blueberries to patients for years, and here's why they are a game changer. Cardiovascular health and kidney health are two sides of the same coin. When your heart's pumping smoothly, your kidneys don't have to work overtime to filter a sluggish system. One patient, Sarah, a 55-year-old teacher, started snacking on a handful of frozen blueberries daily after her blood pressure spiked. 6 months later, her numbers stabilized, and her kidney function tests improved. Coincidence? I don't think so. How to enjoy them: toss them in yogurt, Blend them into a smoothie, or eat them straight from the freezer for a refreshing crunch. Just don't drown them in sugar, let their natural sweetness shine. Number 4. Popcorn, the misunderstood whole grain. Next, we've got popcorn. Yes, popcorn, the stuff you munch at the movies, but not that greasy, salty mess. I'm talking plain, air pop popcorn from organic kernels. It's a whole grain, meaning it keeps its bran, germ, and endosperm intact, delivering a fiber punch that cleanses your digestive system. 1 cup, about 25 grams, has just 31 calories, 1 gram of protein, 6 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of fiber, with barely any fat. For kidney patients, it's a dream. Only 280 milligrams of potassium and 8 milligrams of phosphorus per cup. Fiber slows digestion, preventing insulin spikes that strain your kidneys. It's also got vitamin B3, manganese, and antioxidants like polyphenols. But here's where the controversy kicks in. Mainstream nutrition loves to vilify popcorn because of its movie theater cousin. That stuff? Loaded with hydrogenated oils, salt, and artificial butter that's closer to industrial sludge than food. Microwave popcorn's even worse, linked to a lung condition called popcorn lung from toxic flavorings like diacetyl. Popcorn's bad rap is undeserved. I've had patients swear off it because of headlines, only to bring it back after I explain the difference. Take Lisa, a 38-year-old mom with early kidney damage. She swapped her nightly chips for air pop popcorn sprinkled with cinnamon. 3 months later, her cholesterol dropped, and her kidney markers stabilized. It's not magic, it's smart snacking. Pro tip: skip the store-bought bags. Buy organic kernels, pop them at home, and season with spices like chili powder or turmeric. Your kidneys will thank you. Number 3. Eggs, the nutrient-dense comeback kid. Now, let's crack open a big one: eggs. For decades, eggs were the poster child of nutritional misinformation, blamed for heart attacks because of their cholesterol. But here's the truth: modern research, like a 2019 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, shows dietary cholesterol doesn't spike blood cholesterol for most people. Eggs boost HDL, good cholesterol, not the bad stuff, and they are not linked to kidney or heart disease when eaten in moderation. A single large egg packs 6 grams of protein, antioxidants like lutein, and a slew of vitamins, perfect for a kidney-friendly snack. Yes, they've got 95 milligrams of phosphorus, so if you're in late-stage kidney disease, you'll need to watch your intake. But for most, a boiled egg or 2 is a hunger-busting, nutrient-rich win. I once treated John, a 50-year-old truck driver with low albumin levels. A sign his kidneys were struggling to manage protein. His dietitian suggested eggs, and I agreed. He started keeping boiled eggs in his cab instead of hitting gas station junk food. Within weeks, his energy soared, and his albumin levels crept up. Eggs didn't cure him, but they gave his body the tools to fight. The egg backlash was a classic case of science jumping the gun. They are a near-perfect food: portable, affordable, and versatile. Boil a batch on Sunday, and you've got snacks all week. Number 2, pears, the underrated kidney ally. Pears might not get the hype apples do, but they are a kidney patient's best friend. Low in potassium and phosphorus, they are safe even for advanced kidney disease diets. A medium pear delivers 24% of your daily fiber, plus iron to fight anemia, a common kidney complication, and flavonoids that slash diabetes risk, a major kidney killer. Why it matters: fiber lowers cholesterol, easing the load on your circulatory system, while flavonoids protect against inflammation. A 2015 study of nearly 200,000 people found that eating pears and apples regularly cut type 2 diabetes risk by 18%. That's huge when you consider diabetes is behind 44% of kidney failure cases. I've always loved pears for their subtlety. They are sweet without being overpowering. I had a patient, Maria, a 60-year-old retiree with stage 3 kidney disease. She was anemic and exhausted. I suggested pears with the skin on for the iron and fiber. Months later, her hemoglobin improved, and she felt alive again. It's not a cure, but it's a step. How to eat them: slice them fresh, skin and all, or bake them with a sprinkle of cinnamon. They are a quiet hero in the snack world. Number 1. The Choco Smoothie, your kidney's tasty savior. Finally, the star of the show, a chocolate smoothie. I call it the Jumpstart Choco Smoothie, a blend of kidney-friendly ingredients that taste like dessert but work like medicine. While the original didn't specify a recipe, here's mine: frozen blueberries, a scoop of unsweetened cocoa powder, a splash of almond milk, low phosphorus, a pear for sweetness, and a dash of cinnamon. Blend it up, and you've got a fiber-rich, antioxidant-packed treat that's low in potassium and sodium. Why it's number 1? It combines the best of the other snacks' antioxidants, fiber, and flavor into one powerhouse. Cocoa's flavonoids improve blood flow, easing kidney strain, while the fruit keeps it balanced. Last year, I worked with Tom, a 45-year-old accountant with early kidney issues. He was bored of healthy food until I handed him this smoothie recipe. He drank it daily, and his inflammation markers dropped. He told me, "Doc, I feel like I'm cheating, but my labs say otherwise." That's the magic of smart snacking. This isn't just a snack, it's a lifestyle. It proves you don't have to sacrifice joy for health. Blend it, sip it, love it. The big myth: is snacking really the enemy? Let's tackle the elephant in the room: snacking's bad reputation. Fad diets tell you to fast, to skip meals, to cleanse. But here's what I've learned in 30 years: timing matters less than what you eat. A 2020 study from the National Cancer Institute found that snacking on fruits and veggies boosted fiber intake and aided weight loss better than fasting for many. Snacking can curb hunger, prevent overeating, and keep your kidneys humming if you choose wisely. Fasting has benefits: sure, improved insulin sensitivity, autophagy, but it's not the only path. Snacking done right is sustainable, enjoyable, and kidney-friendly. The key? Ditch the chips and candy for these 5 heroes. Lessons learned: your kidney action plan. So, what's the takeaway? Your kidneys are begging for attention, and snacking isn't the enemy, it's your ally. Here's how to act. 1. Prioritize prevention. Get a urine test yearly. Protein in your pee is the first red flag. 2. Snack smart. Stock up on blueberries, popcorn, eggs, pears, and smoothie ingredients. Quality over junk. 3. Listen to your body: fatigue, swelling, or odd pains. Don't ignore them, see a doctor. 4. Spread the word. Share this with someone you love. Kidney disease doesn't discriminate. Mark, Lisa, John, Maria, Tom, they all taught me one thing: small changes save lives. Start today. Your kidneys deserve it.